Hi everybody, it's Robbie from Southern California, and today I want to go over the ice cream hummingbird feeders I make, because really this is the easiest thing to make. Everything's going to blow away, but let me show you really the easiest way to make this. You can take any ice cream container that is plastic and you can paint the outside. Don't paint the inside, but you can paint the outside non-toxic paint. Now, what you need is a tray. The hummingbirds, of course, when you make the top, they cannot, of course, get to the bottom. So we need to make a tray. So the first thing we're going to do is just cut out a tray. The tray, you really don't want it more than about 1 inch deep. Little less, little more is okay, but figure about 1 inch. You're going to put a very small amount in there, but you know, I'll tell you something, that tray holds more than you think. So we're going to cut this. It literally takes minutes to make. And if you put it near your other feeders, once the hummingbirds know what it is, they're going to be all over it. This is their favorite hummingbird feeder. So now we've got a tray. Now, how do we get the tray in here? Well, first of all, it's plastic, and as you can see, I have them sitting on my deck, so they could blow. You could take a rock. You can take an old jar and fill up an old jar with water. Then what you're going to do is take a plastic bag. You can take a plastic bag, anything you want. You're going to stuff it. You may not even need a jar. You could just stuff it with a plastic bag and kind of shape it so it's kind of like that. That's all you need. And remember, you can put rocks or whatever in it. Now you put your tray on the top. See how it's spring-loaded? Then you make your holes in the top. Now you're only going to make the holes around here. You could make it in the middle, they'll hover, but they use this lip as a seat. They love it. They can hang on. It's perfect. Once you put this in there, you put your nectar in there, you snap on your lid. This is it. You're done. You can use cottage cheese containers. Same way. You're going to put something on the inside. I use the cottage cheese container from the bottom one. Set it on top. This has got holes in it. And I'll show you exactly how I make the holes. The holes are strictly made with either a knitting needle. You want small holes because if you make them too big, the bees will get in there. Just a small hole like from a knitting needle or a soldering iron. I love my soldering iron. And it's very simple to make the holes all the way around. And this way a whole bunch of hummingbirds can come and sit. And you'll see they're all happy. They all have a seat. They can see everything. They don't feel like they're enclosed anywhere. And they absolutely, this is their favorite. They absolutely love it. You want to paint some flowers on the top? That's fine. I've got them without flowers, just a plain top. Think about it. They have excellent eyesight. They see a hole. They poke their beak in. They want to see what's in it. And then when it comes to cleaning, you're just going to pop the lid off. You're going to take the tray in. You're going to wash it. If this gets dirty on the inside, throw out whatever you've got. If you've got some plastic bags or whatever you put in there, and then just put new. But that's all there is to it. You sit it back. You refill it. Wash the lid once in a while if you see it's dirty. Snap it back, and you put that out, and you've got hummingbird feeders that the hummingbirds absolutely love. You've got round ice cream containers. I can't use this. It's full of onions from the garden. But if you've got round containers, any plastic container, you want it plastic because plastic you can wash and keep it clean for the hummingbirds. And that's all there is to it. And like I said, if it's too light, put some rocks in it, put some marbles in it. Put anything you want, another jar, fill it with water, anything to give a little weight. And you've got yourself a hummingbird feeder that the hummingbirds absolutely love. Paint them all different colors, whatever you want to do. But as you can see, they're on there right now. And right now we're about 100 degrees. So they're all off into the trees trying to stay out of the heat. But boy, in the morning, they line up on here. And when these are empty, they buzz around me because they want me to fill their ice cream containers. You can make holes in this if you want to make like a macrame holder. So you could hang it, you know, with 4 strings, 2 on each side. And you could hang it and put a little hook and hang it off a tree. Whatever you want to do. I set these on the deck and I put them in bowls or trays and I put water around it, you know, so they sit in a bowl of water, and by sitting in water the ants can't get to it. So with small holes, this sitting in a bowl of water. You have no ants, no bees, and the birds love it. And the orioles, they can get into it too. They have a long tongue, so they sit on the edge and they feed too. So I hope I've given you an idea on how to make a hummingbird feeder. So easy, so fast, and it's just wonderful, and the hummingbirds love it. With that, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Ah, and don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye. Wow, you waited till the last minute. Well, that's good. No wind. Well, look, the wind stopped. Maybe that was a sign. You want to take off little bits of plastic. So if you find a hole, like let's say this one, you just hold a knife, and it can be a butter knife, and see how you scrape it right off? It scrapes right off. And then just throw that in the trash. There's another one. Just scrape it right off. It just takes a little bit of plastic that was hanging there. You get rid of all this. In the meantime, all these holes are nice and smooth now for the hummingbird. Any of them that aren't, you can just gently move the knife over, sharp side away from you.
Robbie, why
That's
is
it.
my
Now
ice
they're
cream in
all
a soup bowl
beautiful,
in the
nice and
freezer?
smooth, and just
Robbie?
toss all that in the trash.
Robbie,